Hey there guys, what's up? Ragtter here, welcoming you back to Pokemon Showdown, where we are taking on, or I have already taken on, I will never not make that mistake, another Battle Spot Doubles VGC 2015 replay battle. Now, a question for you for today. Which Pokemon would you want as a pet? Me personally, I would want a Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff is apparently so soft that you can never stop petting it. I would carry that Wigglytuff around with me forever. I would use it as a pillow. We would go on adventures together. It would sing me to sleep. I think Wigglytuff is the perfect pet Pokemon. But on to the battle. Now I have made a change to my team. Make no mistake. You are not seeing an error. I have actually swapped out Suicune. I have swapped out Milotic for Suicune. Now, what does that mean? It means that I have less stat reduction on my team, which can be bad with defiant and competitive Pokemon running around. So, Suicune is basically an answer to my speed control that gives me speed without changing stats. So it uses Tailwind, my Pokemon are faster now, and his Pokemon don't get any stat reductions. This is good, and I think there are very few downsides to this. So we'll play around with Suicune for a bit, and see where it goes. In addition, Suicune acts as a bit of a better tank, and it has Snarl, so I can lower my opponent's special attack, thus meaning I am less vulnerable to special sweepers. So, I lead off with my new Suicune and Thundurus combo, and my opponent leads off with a Conkeldurr and a Slowbro. Now, I am very I'm very unsituated with dealing with Mega Slowbro. I don't know how to handle it. I go for the Thunder Wave on it just to be safe. I get off a Tailwind. You know, it never hurts to have that speed control up. I don't know what else he's brought. Conkeldurr goes for the knockoff and actually takes my Citrus Berry out of play. And Slowbro goes for the Amnesia. So now its special defense is significantly higher. And that's pretty bad considering only 2 of my Pokemon on my team are physical attackers. And both of them are actually fairly vulnerable to Mega Slowbro. Speaking of which, Conkeldurr actually does all of Slowbro's work for him, barrels through my Thundurus with his Rock Slide, but Slowbro does not actually go for an attack. It did want to go for the second Amnesia, which it could not because of my taunt. Well, now I bring in Venusaur. I get off the Mega Evolution. I don't protect this turn because I don't think I need to. With these 2 out, I'm pretty confident in my ability to take both of their attacks. I go for the Leech Seed, and we're going to start draining Slowbro's HP away from it. We're gonna be as annoying as possible to this poor Slowbro. And that's fine, because this Slowbro intends to be annoying to us, especially with that burn! Why with the burn? Ugh, when I use Scald, I never get burns, but Slowbro gets a burn on its first Scald. I go for the Snarl with Suicune. I lower Slowbro's special attack, so that way it's just a complete non-threat at this point. Even with its Amnesia boost. Well, Conkeldurr has it in its head that it's going to drain all the HP out of my Suicune, and I'm actually inclined to let it, because I don't want my Heatran to be taking that kind of damage. Heatran is the other Pokemon that I brought to this battle. So, I get off a second Tailwind after mine peters out, and Venusaur is able to get off the Leech Seed onto Conkeldurr, who then takes my Suicune completely out of the fight. But at least I have the 2 Leech Seeds up. So Venusaur is going to be getting lots and lots and lots of HP back every turn, especially since these 2 are pretty bulky, so they'll be around for quite a while. I would have been back to 100% if not for that burn. I bring Heatran out, and this is where things get a little tricky. I know he wants to go for the Drain Punch onto Heatran, and I know I cannot take Drain Punches off of Conkeldurr. So he switches into Sableye, getting Mega Slowbro out of there, and I decide to go for the Protect. Now what that's going to do is that's going to get me another turn of Leech Seed damage off of Conkeldurr. It's not healing, it's taking progressive damage from Venusaur. Now Sableye takes a bit off of Venusaur's Giga Drain, but it's not really the object that I'm worried about out here. He goes for the Recover. Again, I'm not worried about the Sableye. Heatran's immune to the burn, and Venusaur is already burned. I go for the Substitute, and you might be thinking, well, what's that going to do? He's just going to break it. Again, it's another turn that he is not getting recovery from my Heatran. He gets a little bit of it, but I'm actually going to drain more with my Leech Seed. And that 2% will make a difference. You might not believe it, but these are the kind of calculations you have to make in VGC. So he knows he's going to go down, and he goes for the Mach Punch, just to try and get off as much damage onto my Heatran as possible. Now you see that my Heat Wave took it down to 2%. That 2% is such a significant number. It's the difference between your Pokemon being able to get off another attack or having to use an opponent's attack to be gotten rid of. It's just such a significant number. When you are still on the board, any percent is significant. Now I have Heatran out here, and Luxray comes in with the Intimidate. Would have actually liked to have Milotic at this point, but Suicune's gone, so not like I would have gotten the competitive boost anyway. I just bit the inside of my lip. I go for the Protect on Heatran because I know he is going to try and focus Heatran down. Or if not focus it down, he's going to use Luxray to try and bring it down, while Sableye whittles away at Venusaur. Well, I still have the 2 HP, 2 Leech Seed HP recoveries coming in, so Venusaur is going to stay healthy for a long time in spite of that burn. Now, I decide to go for the Protect on Venusaur because I want the double HP recovery and I want none of the damage associated with what my opponent's going to do. But Heatran accidentally, I say accidentally, it's not a bad thing, but I do lose on some Leech Seed recovery. Heatran takes out Sableye and then goes down to Luxray, but it does do quite a lot of damage in the meantime. So I can't really complain about anything that's going on right now. Mega Slowbro comes back out, and Venusaur is kind of. Venusaur is all alone out here, misses the Leech Seed, but I do have an ace in the hole. He actually ends the battle here. With that rest, he has condemned himself. Luxray gives Venusaur just a little bit more HP recovery. Now, I have gathered that I am faster than Luxray, so I Giga Drain Slowbro. Luxray goes for the Crunch, and because I have healed past the burn, and because I am now at a respectable level of HP, whereas previously I was not, Luxray goes down to the Giga Drain, I take my burn damage, and Slowbro is out here all alone now. And Venusaur has triumphed over Mega Slowbro. Sigu forfeits, and that is game. Another amazing Mega Venusaur game. He is so good. I love him. And I actually would not have won this battle had it not been for my other 3 Pokemon. Sometimes you end up bringing a little bit of dead weight, or you don't need all your Pokemon, or you make a misplay and you end up fainting a Pokemon by accident. Having all 4 of those Pokemon, Heatran, Thundurus, and Suicune, is what won me this battle. Venusaur could not have done it alone. That was a team effort, but it was a really cool battle. I had not faced Mega Slowbro in VGCs before, so that was pretty exciting. Let me know what you guys thought of that, and once again, tell me what Pokemon you would want as a pet in the comments down below. I will see you guys next time as we return to Pokemon Showdown. I hope you have a good one, and an excellent day. Until next time, guys, bye-bye!